Hi Vogue! I'm gonna take you through my makeup routine, also my skincare routine, just a little bit. I already cleansed my face, but normally I use this Clinique All About Clean cleanser. It's really good, really just gets into my pores, and then I exfoliate twice a week. I just used this. It's the First Day Maker exfoliant, and it's just like a physical exfoliant with like small little micro beads, but it's not giving like St. Ives exfoliant. It's giving grown lady skincare routine exfoliant. My next step is serum. So I use the Coco Kind Ceramide Barrier Serum. It's really good. I just pat it dry, and I also go in with my gua sha. Usually I do this in the morning, but I felt a little puffy after the shower, so I'm just doing it slightly. Also, I'm still working on my technique, so please don't come at me. Now that that's done, I go into my moisturizer. I really like to go for a dewy look. So the first important step in any dewy makeup routine is a dewy base, which means you should have done your skincare routine and using really hydrating, moisturizing products. So I used, you just saw me put on La Roche-Posay moisturizer, and it's quite thick. I like to use it in the winter, but I also use it in the summer because my skin can get a little dry, especially in the winter months. And I just hate the feeling of like my skin flaking up. Next, I go in with SPF 50 right here. Even if it's winter out, I don't care. Use your sunscreen. And this sunscreen alone gives me the nastiest glow. It gives me the best glow, okay? It's almost to the point where it's quite shiny, but once I put my base on, it'll all start to make sense. These are some products I recently incorporated into my routine after visiting Sephora. I have always been okay, by the way, I'm going in with the I'm so bad with this. It's called the Glowy Setter. It's Sun Glow, Glowy Super Gel in the shade Sun Glow. It's an illuminator. But I have always been like obsessed with skincare in junior high and high school. But I didn't really end up getting into makeup until like very recently, like almost with my move to Toronto. And we might have girl bossed a little too close to the sun with this product, but you know what's cool about it? It's super buildable, so you can barely tell that you over applied. So that's cool. Anyway, I just take this guy and I look crazy, but just trust the process, okay? Just trust the process. I used to finger paint, well, I basically just did, but I used to finger paint my makeup. Like, you know the brand Glossier? That makeup brand always worked for me because I just would like have nothing on my face, base-wise, just throw on liquid blush and a little under eye concealer, some mascara, and like brush my eyebrows up. And that was my makeup routine for like at least like 8 years. I started wearing makeup like maybe when I was 16, but it was so minimal that you could not really tell, and I honestly keep it quite minimal just because I think for me my philosophy with makeup is to enhance the natural features I have. I love to see people playing with makeup in like different colors and shades, and I want to know how to do that for my eye color and like how to bring out brown eyes, but baby steps, baby steps. That's like gonna be my glowy base, like how I can keep my skin looking like this underneath makeup. Okay, next I go in with this guy. I think it's the Fenty Beauty Skin Blur Tint, question mark. Again, don't quote me on this. I don't even know what shade this is in. Oh my gosh, the product name is on the back. It's called Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint, and I think the shade is 9. So yeah, this guy. I put a little bit of this on my hand because I just like to control how much I'm putting on my face. And I do about this much because it blends very well. It's very durable. But yeah, for most of my life, I just like really focus on the skincare, which I'm very happy about because it's a routine I started establishing when I was 14 years old, and then I carry it with me today. Obviously, I've gone through a lot of different changes, and like during the pandemic when everyone was using The Ordinary, I girl bossed a little too close to the sun and damaged my skin barrier because I was trying too many products at once, trying to keep my skin looking a certain way, and then I ended up doing the reverse. I know I look crazy. I don't really know how to like properly put, like, I just okay. Your skin changes with you. Like it ages as well, and it goes through life changes with you, so just be conscious of that. Be kind to yourself. The next thing I use is Milk's matte bronzer in this shade. It's the shade Blaze. It's like this. And I just warm it up on my hand like I do the other products. To help control you know, how much ends up on my face. I just do light strokes in the high points of my face. It's quite subtle, which I really like. Next is my favorite step. It's blush, of course. This is the Rare Beauty matte blush in the shade Love. You can't see it, but that's okay. This is highly pigmented, so I just put the smallest amount on my cheeks, and even then I have to like switch fingers when blending it. I like to blend my blush with my fingers, so maybe don't say anything. At this point, I do my under eye concealer. I'm using, this is really old, it's a drugstore one by Quo Beauty in the shade Almond. Oh, jeez. And I just let that set for like just a second. Bear with me. And then I use this brow brush by Glossier. I mostly use it as a brush. It does have like a pencil end, but I use something else for my eyebrows, and you'll see that in a second. So I'm just brushing my eyebrows up in the direction I want them to go with this e.l.f. brow gel. It's no shade, it's clear. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to have moved to Toronto for this fellowship. For those of you who don't know, I moved to Toronto about 5 months ago because I was awarded a fellowship for my field. I work in journalism, in media. Who knows what the future will hold, but I have been able to produce projects and work with talented veterans in the industry, and I'm just forever grateful for the opportunity to have moved out here away from my hometown to develop myself professionally. And I'm just Like, I'm blessed beyond measure that God gave me this opportunity. So now we're just going to finally blend the under eye concealer using a beauty blender that is too old, don't ask. Next is mascara. I'm using the Sky High by Maybelline. I have to concentrate on the mirror for this one, so just okay. And then the last step is lips. I don't do a whole lot for lips. I usually just throw on a lip gloss, but I'm gonna put a little more effort for this today. So, and this is a MAC lip liner in the shade Cork. And I like to go over it with this NYX or NYX Fat Lip Drip Oil or Fat Oil Lip Drip, I don't know. And it's in the shade Losing Control, I don't know. Last step is to set it with the Milk Hydro Grip. Don't use a whole lot, just a little bit. So that is it for my Vogue Beauty Secrets glowy, dewy, 90s minimalistic makeup routine. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!